Hey guys, welcome into another portfolio update. So starting off here in the stocks, not a lot happening in the stocks this week. I'm actually down like $120, so very minimal volatility in the stocks this week. We had a couple of stocks that are doing pretty well at the moment. There's Smile Direct Club, which was taken off with a bit of Wall Street's bets activity. I also noticed that there was one day where Palantir was it was in aftermarket because their Palantir's just got a new government contract with the US Army, and their stock popped off a bit in after hours one day, but actually the following day when the market opened, it didn't actually eventuate to anything. So yeah, that was a bit uneventful. Yeah, pretty sad on the total change at the moment. It's not looking so great. But yeah, still up $13,000 in total. In terms of like over time, how that's looking on the graph, it's pretty like it's not doing too great. This graph doesn't actually show it very accurately at all, but this one here does, the hatch one. So I've been at this point like 45% profits. Like I haven't been there in like a long time. Like obviously maybe in here, but then yeah. So I've got like it's kind of like a lot of wasted time. I could almost get to like a full year of like essentially no returns or minimal movement anyway. Got some real fast gains in here, and then like yeah, lost them a bit and up and down, just like repeating that cycle. And yeah, haven't really been moving up in any decent way. I did get back to like all-time highs a little bit at one point, but like nothing consistent yet. But yeah, obviously I'm hoping with all the stocks that I've bought over the past 6 months or so are getting ready to go on a run, with all the small caps being quite undervalued at the moment, at least relative to where they're usually valued at and relative to where large caps are currently valued at. So these are the positions in the Sharesies portfolio, and just the 4 in Hatch. Hatch is looking pretty sad at the moment. All the positions are negative except for Lucid, which is a tiny position anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on in stocks this week. Not a lot really to talk about. Onto crypto. So crypto's been doing amazing this week. Specifically Ethereum has been doing really well. You can see it's up at 3,600 here. So that's yeah really good for mining prospects. Yeah, anyone who's mining knows that when Ethereum goes this high, like it's really good profitability. This is my mining at the moment, so this is what I've got running. I've got these two cards here, so a 3060 Ti and a 6600 XT, and then I also have a 1080, no sorry, a 1070 in this computer that I'm on right now, which is mining away as well. Hash rate's down a bit at the moment because I'm recording, but it's usually getting about 27 and a half fairly consistently. So my earnings per day is roughly 6.23 USD. That doesn't calculate for power though, so a little bit less than that. I've got another GPU coming, should arrive Monday. It's another 3060 Ti, so I'll check that in, and that should hopefully put my daily profitability to around $10, which is pretty cool when you think about it. Is like just making $10 a day for doing nothing, just leaving the rig running. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the prospect of passive income. But yeah, I'll talk more about crypto mining in other videos. Ravencoin, 11.5 cents. I don't know why VET and Raven trade at like the exact same price all the time. I'm pretty sure they just like mirror each other. I've never actually looked into why, but they seem to just follow each other like almost exactly. They're almost always the same price. Also, you may notice that all the ads I'm getting now are like AliExpress, uh, graphics cards, power supplies, all that kind of stuff that I've been searching up recently for my crypto mining. Yeah, that's very, very targeted ads here. Yeah, so those two track each other, not entirely sure why. But yeah, most of the crypto market's doing pretty well. Couple of exceptions, like Doge hasn't really been moving up that much, and Theta, unfortunately, it's a pretty large position of mine, the largest. So 935 New Zealand dollars in Theta. Expecting it to head back up to $9 like it usually over time. Whenever it's crashed, it's gone up pretty high. Like I've done a few trades on Theta. Like there was, doesn't fully show it in the graph, but there was a time when it like crashed down. There was the day when it was like 40% down in a day, and I like bought in for like $4 or something, and I sold for $8 within a few days. So I kept buying up Theta. Every time I looked at all the crypto's prices, Theta was down quite a bit, so I was buying more and more Theta, and considering it hasn't like gone up really high since then, it's just meant that in the recent times when crypto's been high, I've been selling the other ones, some of the other coins that are high, but I haven't had a chance to sell any of the Theta. So that's why that position is getting quite large. If it heads up back up to like $8 or $9, I'll probably sell some off because it is quite a large position to have $1,000 almost in one coin. Yeah, so I'll sell a bit off if I can really. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for crypto. My house is currently valued at 566k. It does keep ticking up. Although I think it was last week, valuation actually went down, so probably doesn't really indicate anything for the property market in general. It's just interesting to note that it has gone down, so there's a chance that property prices are starting to downturn in Christchurch, but I really doubt it, to be honest. I feel like it's probably going to continue in Christchurch, to continue to go up in Christchurch longer than any of the other cities, because they were lagging so far behind, and it kind of needs to balance out to its long-term average. But yeah, we'll see about that. I'm not the best at making predictions. I haven't been in the market long enough to really do that. But yeah, that's all I've got for this week's portfolio update. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great day. See ya.